Good evening, good evening, good evening. It's Tuesday, it's tax o'clock. It's going to be a short video on tax topics. Hopefully it's something that we'll share today that might interest you or something that might help you to improve your tax situation. So we do tax tips on Tuesday, and of course we make the invitation available for anybody that has questions to follow up by inboxing me or go to genobradley.com to schedule your free one-on-one appointment. All right, today we're talking about bigger tax refunds. You want a bigger tax refund? I think it's better to plan that tax refund ahead of time. I had one of my cousins just call me not too long ago. Very smart thing that she did. She knows who she is. I'm going to put it out there. She's like, look, if I make this move and I make that move, is it going to affect my taxes? We sat down, made a plan, rearranged it. So she's prepared and ready. So she's not worried about the moves that she's making because we've already gone through that process with her. We can do the same thing for you. You want to know a list of everything you can write off on your taxes, every itemized deductions, every credit that you might be possibly qualified for. We can take care of that for you now so that you don't have any surprises during tax season. You don't want any surprises during tax season, right? Well, I would just say, just something to think about. There's a list of itemized deductions, and they are all treated differently. So here's something I want to give you as an example. I was going through this with one of the clients tonight. Did a Zoom video call, take care of everything, doing a review so the client can see everything on the return, each number, how it adds up. We do a lot of client education to show the client what's put together for them on their behalf and how everything works, how the credits work, deductions, etc. All right, so we start talking about medical expenses. Well, medical expenses, if you're paying your medical expenses out of pocket, that is a itemized deduction that you can write off, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you're paying your medical insurance out of pocket, you can also write that off. However, you can't write it off if your employer is paying part of it and it's coming out of your paycheck because that means it's pre-tax, okay? You can't write that part off. However, any medical expenses you have, you got to buy a cane, you got to buy prescription drugs, all of those things are something that you can write off. However, you have to meet that threshold in order to do it. So if you want to know what those thresholds are, those are the kind of things that take some planning. I can help you to take care of that. It's free to schedule a one-on-one with me. All you got to do is go right here, genobradley.com. Click genobradley.com, click the button that says schedule a free one-on-one. We'll go through your tax situation so we can figure out where you might land, and I can give you a preview of the future. All right, we do tax planning for people all the time. It doesn't cost you anything in order to reach out to us. Whether you're our client or not, we'll still give you free advice on the things that you can do to prepare yourself for tax season. Medical expenses in particular. Let's talk about this one in particular. It's our Tax O'Clock Tuesday topic for today. Medical expenses, while you can write them off, you know, before Trump passed the law, which is called the TCJA, Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, that started January 1st, 2018, okay? Trump became the president. He passed the law. Him and the Republicans passed the law. And everything kicked in January 1st, 2018, right? Well, that law expires December 31st, 2025. So it's not permanent. However, there's some things that's up, down, etc. Here's one thing that got better with that tax law. Under the old tax laws, you had to meet a threshold that was a little bit higher in order to get that write-off. So what that means is you can only write off the amount that's above the threshold. The threshold before the TCJA was 10%, which means you could only write off the amount that was above 10% of your adjusted gross income. What is your adjusted gross income? That's your taxable income pretty much. So let's just say your adjusted gross income was $30,000. So 10% of that would be $3,000. That means you can only write off the amount above $3,000. That means you got to have a lot of medical expenses. However, some people have incidents, accidents, all kinds of different situations that cause them to end up with large tax bills. And at that point, you can actually write those things off, and that becomes a deduction for you. So that may not apply to you, but it may apply to somebody you know. So please click the like button, click the share button. You never know who might get some value out of watching this quick video. So that's our tax top. Now, check this out. Because of TCJA, the threshold got a little bit smaller. The threshold is now only 7.5%. So that same person, instead of having to only be able to write off the amount that's above $3,000, which means if they had $4,000 in medical expenses, they'll only get a credit for that $1,000 that's above $3,000, right? Instead of that, because it's down to 7.5%, now you can write off the amount that's above $2,250. meaning if you had a $30,000 income, 7.5% of that is $2,250. So you can write off the amount that's above $2,250. So there's all kinds of complicated things. We break it down and make it simple. We tell you what you can write off, what you can't write off, and we provide worksheets that'll help you. So we just wanted to come out and give a quick tax tip for Tuesday because it's tax o'clock. And of course, we can't end this broadcast without letting everybody know that if you want to become a GBC Tax Pro, if you want to consider joining our team, the option is always available. Just go to gbctaxpros.com. Where's the website? Right there. Go to gbctaxpros.com. Click the button that says join our team. We'll schedule a one-on-one, talk to you, and find out whether you have experience or not. And then we'll get you in our online tax school, give you some practice tax returns to work on. And then we'll be supervising everything that you do, so you don't have to be worried and nervous about whether or not it's going to be done right. I'll be taking a look at every return. We'll review them before we e-file them, and we'll give you the checklist to help make sure that you've done right. So we're providing tax tips to everybody so you can have what you need to have better financial control over your family finances. And we'll give out tips on all of that kind of stuff every Tuesday. But also you have the opportunity to join our team. I would highly suggest go to GBC Tax Pros and click the button that says join our team. There's a little orange button right there and a video that explains how it works. But all you got to do is click the orange button that says apply now. We take a little bit of information. Somebody will give you a call and say, hey, welcome to GBC. And then we'll get you in your training where you can earn and learn. You can earn while you learn. So that's been our Tax O'Clock Tax Tuesday tip. I am your host, Dr. Geno Bradley. I am the servant leader of the GBC Tax Pros. All right, so feel free to reach out to me or any one of the agents on our team. We have agents across 16 states. We have tons of years of experience, and there's no tax problem that we can't handle. You got back taxes, you got liens on your property, we can take care of that. You need to make a payment plan, you got 4, 5, 6 years to do. We take care of all of that all at one time, and it's kind of routine for us because this is what we do. This is what we pour ourselves into. So something that may seem difficult, come over and give us an opportunity to see if we can't find a way to make it a little bit less difficult for you. So it's been my pleasure to speak to you today. Don't forget to click the like and the share button, and don't forget to schedule your one-on-one. You can go to the website and do it, genobradley.com, and click schedule a one-on-one, or just inbox me. If you're watching this video right now, give me a like, give me a share, inbox me, let me know what city and state you're watching from. Would like to see who we're impacting. So it's been my pleasure. Don't forget the rest of our schedule for the week. Of course, we got Bible study. We got Bible study on Wednesday. And even though we did our tax o'clock video early this week, is because we have a lot of different appointments. So our Money Monday was really a Tax Tuesday, just to make sure that we get our tax tips, which that is a money tip. All right. So Tax Tuesday, pop right back over here to Money Monday so that we can show you how to get a bigger tax refund. So Motivation Monday, Money Monday, Tax Tuesday all wrapped into one, because we won't be able to get out here tomorrow because of all the different appointments that we got. Now, Wednesday, we got that Bible study, so you can feel free to join us. If you'd like to join us for our Disciple Unity Worldwide Ministries Bible study. And then Saturday, Business Street, live at 5. I got 2 great entrepreneurs that we're going to be interviewing. Absolutely, you do not want to miss this one. This is going to be it might be our best one yet. Don't miss it, because it might be our best one yet. All right, y'all take it easy. Enjoy your night. This is Money Monday and Tax Tuesday all in the run, all wrapped all into one.